Yes, graduates, welcome to Hard Talk Podcast with HTK. Fasten your seatbelts.
Miss Chin, if you got chill out herself and relax. Kiprich no need you, and Kiprich will never want it ever again. That's all me I say. Miss Chin needs to go for the app and go to Bellevue and get one injection and stop work and blame the man. The man have 5 baby mother before, after she come on. Me want to know how can God even earth. She ain't come when you have baby mother number 1, baby mother number 2, baby mother number 3, baby mother number 4, and baby mother number 5. Why she come now when Kizzy come in and play? Why she wake up her spirit them? Why she come with her up and her demons them pan Kizzy now? That me want to know. Every day smoke when they up a ball. She a ball, I water go. Ball, I water come. Do man come, she not have a break. After Kiprich go ahead and bury her mother was dead from AIDS. Kiprich pick up himself and bury this girl mother dead from AIDS. 4 people got the bloody church service. 4 people attend the bloody funeral. And I see Anglo woman bury mother them dead from AIDS. After she walk on there with Sizzler. Mash up Sizzler marriage to prove to Kiprich she and Sizzler there. When Kiprich and elephant man apart, she go fuck elephant man on top of that. Yeah, me tell you, this girl use her front to stalk one man for all her life. Me don't know how she do it. And she come and me that ball I water because Kiprich a treat kissy certain way. Miss Chin go easy herself, Miss Chin. And I come talk about how me I wear my sister clothes. Because me can't talk to she. I beer tag upon Kizzy because Kizzy give me fair clothes. Me hear miss beer tag. Beer tag put up a tag. Watch the live. Go back on screen record and watch the live girl. Auto order. It's not my fault you're not a sister. It's not my fault when I allegedly hear say I catch AIDS. Here it's not my fault. You allegedly catch AIDS. All I'm wondering when they talk to right now supposed to check themselves. Because you allegedly go catch AIDS. I try to spite Kiprich for cutting word dancehall mattress. Dancehall dog bed. Dancehall lolo.
Hey users and subscribers, welcome back to another episode of Hard Talk with HTK. Look, we're going to talk about this whole Kiprich and Miss Chin situation. Boy, me I tell you, boy, Miss Chin, it coming like say you nah listen, you nah learn, and all of your so-called prayers and turning to God is just an act, a pretense, because despite the fact that you came out and you apologized to the whole Kizzy and Kiprich situation and how you played a role in spreading nothing but negativity around the pregnancy of Kizzy, you still a continue. You're still a continue. But I think it is important that we be fair as the listeners and we listen keenly to the things that you have said in order to determine whether or not this is just a bitter baby mother or if something in a something where we just not really see and we choose not to see because right now we are supporting Kizzy and Kiprich, especially during this challenging time when they have lost their premature baby miracle. So one of the things them where Miss Chin say will really cause a lot of fracas on the internet is when she came out and said that there is blood on the shoulders of Kiprich. Yes, this is the video.
Me say, I am not God. So all of who we are talking about me obia woman and them pick me not even know say woman a breed. Me there I say the woman na breed. And when me see the ear lifting thing, me say right, me never know a serious thing. Me come out, me apologize, you talk tell people say you don't accept the apology. Fine, that's okay. That is okay. Father God didn't ever know my hands are clean. And I know when people see the screen record and hear me talk, I'm going to say this a girl again and she mad and she this and she that. Talk anything where you want to talk about me. Me talk my truth. Me never know say woman a breed. So how me would I go up your people then? If me not believe or know say woman a breed, how me I go up here? First of all, me never walk up here from me barn. Me can't tell you who walk up here do. And as what me say, sometimes a retribution I take some people. Retribution, because them wicked, them have all of blood upon them shoulder. Them a spend blood money.
Now, as a result of this, Kiprich came out in strong defense of himself and his reputation. He is making it clear that, listen, there is no way that she can make these kind of allegations and it goes without consequence. Take a listen.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna go live. You know, we kind of get at a break for right now. You know, but when you see some things, you know, lingering and going around, and it's getting like real crazy, where, you know, you're getting calls from close ones where I say, yo, come on now, you know, these matters have to address some sort of way. You know, we're not trying to lower ourselves for address no one and all that kind of thing. Then no, that is not the case. But then when bucket car well or overflow or whatever, the BSI drop out, you know, when pressure take pipe, it will bust, you know. You don't know, is a true believer in the Almighty, and we always put the Almighty in front of everything and make him deal with everything, you understand? But as I say, my people, there are some things where you just have to address, because when you see you build a brand for so many years, you know, working hard to build your brand, and then, you know, someone just come around and want to tear it down, you know, for no reason at all, you know, you just have to say something. And then, you see, when people go and tarnish your name a certain kind of way and try to criminalize it, it's not funny no more. You know, you can't sit back and watch that no more. So I take it very serious when someone go out there and say, me have bloods on my shoulder and them kind of thing there. Me not take that lightly. Me not take that for joke. None at all. You know, I mean, people been sending me stuff, you know, all the fabricated lies, you know, and all these kind of thing, and me does not pay them no mind, because me does not have the energy for that right now, because now it's just not the time. You know, we are go through with grief, and we're not trouble nobody. We really not trouble nobody. You know, we are go through with thing, and we are trying to be strong for each other, going through with thing. We not trouble people, seeing, and yes, we are pray, and yes, we are get prayers, and you know, and we are get kind words from people and thing. But when it overboard, it just overboard. You know, we ignore her. Me know all of the things them want to say, if you ignore it and all of that and thing. But you see, sometimes when people just out there and with loose mouth a certain kind of way, and you know that people don't hear the truth behind it. Sometimes people run off with fabricated lies, you know. You might not hear it now, but further down the line, you know, it will come back at you in some form of way. So I'm saying all of that to say this. Say, listen, this person out there saying that I have blood on my shoulder, like boldly saying this, and you know, like trying to convince people that you have secret from me this kind of way, like I have blood on my shoulder, like me I do people things. What me I call upon now, I'm calling on the necessary authority to do their due diligence with this matter. I want JCF to get in contact with this person, yes, and make this person bring all the proof that they have of me involved in any form of criminality, any form of this blood and shoulder and all these things that I'm talking about, and tarnishing my character, tarnishing my name, a name where I work hard for build over the years. And we're talking about someone that is 20 years ago. We part ways. Why I can't get some peace now? Why I can't see someone that when me love and me a treat the person where me love as how you're supposed to treat someone where you love, and me get some peace with that. 20 years. No. 20 years? Come on, man. You're going to sit and create and make lies and act like I'm still reaching out to you and I'm still trying to get involved with you and all that. Where that for? Where that for? Where all of that for? Where all of that for?
Now, Kiprich is defending himself and saying that, listen, do not mix me in any kind of criminality because this kind of thing is damaging for his reputation. Now, if you recall, back in the day in 2025, Kiprich was under some heat as a dancehall artist. He was listed as a person of interest by the St. Catherine North Police Division. He was charged under Section 18A of the Offence Against the Person Act, which deals with the use of audio, visual, and audiovisual communication to promote criminal activity. Now, the reason for this was a tribute dubplate to the dead One Order gang leader, Thickman, which was laced with violence. Now, according to Kiprich, he did a dub plate for a sound system and the man them splice the dub and fit it how them want for get a forward. Now, the custom-made dub that was intended as a one-order dub, it may have been spliced and altered to make it seem as though he was endorsing Othniel Loban, also known as Thickman and One Daddy Badness. Now, Loban was a key figure in Jamaica's criminal underworld with influences in several sections of the island. And according to sources, Loban had extensive involvement in shootings, extortion, and the enforcement of gang dominance in areas like Eltham Park, Job's Lane, and Cedar Valley and James Mountain in St. Catherine, along with sections of Mountain View Avenue in St. Andrew. Loban was killed in an alleged shootout with cops in 6 Miles in St. Andrew in 2025. Now, a sample of the lyrics from this tribute said, "Dog, you know the badness can't end, not no change, I still daddy Tars pen. Capture land, back push, the K-clip still bend. The whole common, uptown, we are still for your children. Me sorry say you couldn't see it and dodge it. Me stop cry, I just the heat me a carry. Couldn't wait for turn it pan a Jeep or a lorry. See it there? Me want Kill somebody." Serious lyrics, people. And of course, Kiprich was not the only person that was named as a person of interest and arrested. So too was Skipper, who is also known as Tajay Clark. He gave himself in and was released from police custody shortly after. Kiprich was also released after those charges were withdrawn. So he managed to get away from, any potential fines, prison sentence, etc. So, since then, with his name cleared, I have not heard of Kiprich being involved in any other, criminal activities. And there seems to be no record of any such thing from the past. So, I am glad that he is calling her out on this one, right? Now, with regards to this baby mother's behavior and what we are seeing going with Miss Chin, it's not the first time Kiprich and his baby mother are at odds on social media. Miss Chin and Kiprich were going at it 8 years ago. And according to this article in the Star, Both Miss Chin and Kiprich had a nasty dispute online. There were expletive-laden posts on Instagram and leaked WhatsApp messages that revealed the pair's latest falling out involving their 12-year-old daughter. She was 12 at the time. Now the argument, people, was between Miss Chin and Kiprich, where Miss Chin made claims that the artist had kidnapped their daughter. And he clapped back then that she renewed the passport, so she was aware the child was leaving. And furthermore, how can he take a child that his mother and he has been raising from she was 5 months old? He is saying in this article that the child was in his care and his mother's care and never did live with Miss Chin. She checked on the child when she felt like a 6-month span or a 1-year span. He also said that she's trying to write on his name in order to bust, because everything that she is saying on Instagram was a lie. Now, this is from 2018. I want you to listen to what Kiprich said in present time.
Me no run left my responsibility, me run with my responsibility and stand up as a man. Stand up and me get pure beat down for stand up as a man in a Kayla life until she become adult. Me get enough beat down for it and me make the sacrifice and do it. Me put my career on pause when me come a foreign. I sit with that little girl because she reached foreign when she was 12, 13. And when she put the story out there and make it look like me kidnapped my daughter and them thing there, everybody thought she was like a baby. Because when you say me take her pick me and care, go get to other woman and all that kind of thing there, which is a lie. You know the child was leaving Jamaica. It's you look about the passport. You renew the passport. You know the child was leaving. You went on the internet because I got a number for the child and said to you, contact the child direct and don't message my phone, because the things that you are messaging me, I wish not to hear that from you. You know that, you know these things, the kind of message them where you send me because you want a relationship with me or whatever you say you want with me. I'ma say no, never ever. It can never happen and will never happen. You know me not see that way there. From 20 years ago, I don't see that kind of way. And you still can't let me be. You still can't let me be, yo. Eh? You take set pa my woman. You take set pan her. The amount of message where you... If it's people, if you see the amount of message where my daughter screenshot, where Kayla screenshot and send to me, where she asking about Kizzy, she do Kizzy, this, that about Kizzy, this, that, Kizzy. And then you go and come on here and act like you're not being provoking. Like you're not trying to provoke people. Eh? All of this for what? What you hope to achieve from this, from being this liar, from being this you're a pathological liar. What you hope to achieve from this? What you hope to achieve from it? Kayla is 20 years of age. Kayla cry, Kayla says she want to take her life. Me have to stand up. So you give me a hard battle for fight. You give me a hard task for fight. Kayla mentioned this already, you know. 8 years ago, you know, when you attacked me on the internet. She want to take her life and me have to stand up with her. Stand up with her until she reached age 20 now. And she mentioned it again. All because we hope to achieve what? Make somebody else get a chance, no. Make somebody else get a chance. You got your chance, you know. You got your chance, you know. Remember this, you know. You got your chance. You got your chance and you know what you do. You know everything what you do. I'm not to come spell out everything because he's not that kind of man. I'm never ever gonna address this. But when you go put this for my name now, I try to tarnish my name with criminal activities and them thing they know people. What me fi do now? What me fi do now? When you go try to make it look like you have secret from it, people, remember this is somebody will say, as long as she live, me can't have no career. And me can't happy in a no relationship. These are her words. She said me can't. That is why every time I try to promote a song, if when you can check the history of me, anytime I put up a song or whatever, she jump in the comment section and she try to tear it down. She try to tear it down. Every time my name buzz and all that kind of thing, she try her utmost best to tear it down. Every time.
So your sister, the story them align, the story them align, Kiprich story never change yet. Never ever change. Miss Chin's story, however, is this.
People are going to run with what him say. Which people are an idiot. The argument they know when I talk about shots fire. My daughter was 3 years old. She don't know nothing about the story. She talk about push down head. Everything. Listen, no go so where them attack.
Me never like when him call her on the phone, me not lie to you.
Listen, not a thing no go so. The little girl was 2 old. She and my nephew 3 years old. So she come on live that I was 5. You was never 5, little girl. Little girl, you was never 5. You were never 5 years old. So when you come on live, this is what her father do, you know, turn her mind against me. Turn her mind against me so she can come out to come talk this and talk that to make me look bad, to make him look good. She was not 5 years old. She was 3 years old when the incident happened. Not 5.
Okay.
And him take where the picnic from me without my consent. I had no knowledge of it. None of we crutches no line with gold. I tried to cut with what hand. None of we front no line with gold. You understand? So she come out and come talk about, look how girl go sit down. You know yourself. You don't know nothing where I go and right there, so you come pick up the people. And you come out and come talk for me live with the author that said, and what you should tell me that she don't claim the girl as her stepmother. She said she stay very far from that girl. And that she tell me, since you wine at the mix, since you wine and mix up, we could talk about that. That's a bit enough. But I was 5. So look a girl go sit down. Go sit down. The Bible says ungrateful worse than witchcraft. And guess what the Bible says again? Either your mother, your father, your days shall be longer.
True.
Remember, he make she hate me, no. He make she hate me. But you come on live and come talk about I was 5 years. Look a girl, move from here, say you're too enough.
Yeah.
Take away your girl, you're too enough. You're a child. Yes, me have a cuss my daughter, and me fi cuss her, and me piss her out. 9 months.
I don't like the father. There's a child in the middle going back and forth trying to see. I don't like.
All of this to me sound like one big misunderstanding between ex-partners. Now, Miss Chin has in fact made statements before about his ex-girlfriends. This is a post from August 2025 where she is basically, saying that, listen, this guy has always been quite promiscuous and so on and so forth. So let me read it to you. Story time, how me and Marlon end up doing this song. This was my very first time recording a song. Me and Marlon lived together. I called him about after 2 a.m. Tell him to come in my yard. Him say, babes, me there studio. Never know me I go pop up on him. I never drive. I just put on my clothes and call a cab. Reach a studio. When me walk into the studio and him see me, him shock. Him there at the studio with one of him girl and our friend. So the claims that Kiprich made to defend himself was that they were trying to redo a line that she never did well, okay? No, she also made a post where she said that from she and him leave, the daughter has never seen her with a man, never. And every time she and Marlon, as in Kiprich, spoke, He might ask if she have man who she sleep with and all these things. He's always inquiring about her intimate life. She also claims in another post that Kiprich is selfish. He does not want the daughter to grow with any stepfather, but yet he still brings thousands of women around her daughter. And she calls him quite selfish and unfair. Now, as much as me can't stand how Miss Chin is behaving on the internet, and I was disgusted with the things that she sang in her song. Listen, I genuinely believe that as a man, male ego, this is a possibility. But really and truly, it is the energy that is being received, why it is that he feels he still has a right to open his mouth in this way and speak to her like he is still controlling her, like there is still a in. And something tell me that Miss Chin giving off the energy that it is a possibility, why it is that he feels that he can approach her with this kind of argument. Because when you shut down a man properly, he understand himself, Remember me tell you.
Attention you seek. A people you want to see and look for you in a different light and say, oh, my lover boy, my boy girl Rose. You not tan so. You're far from that. But the poor little girl don't know. But me tell you, she gonna find out who you is. Mark it down 10. She gonna find out who you is. Can you think people can pretend for long? Me sorry for the little girl. And me say my condolences to her. People say I must apologize to her and this and that. I really, the dirty man me aim at. And that is why I come out and do my song. Now, you think say me, I go do my song. Me never know say baby I go pass or if there was really even a child. Me do my song, because me da vent. Me do my song out of being upset because I go on the fix show and attack a bag of fuckery when he knows him and look me back and I tell me how you want to breed me again. And now if you come and New York and live with him and all kind of sitting. So you know want me come out and tell the people them the truth. You understand? You go come out and say, me and you left 20 years now. And you not talk say you look me back and I beg me come and New York and live with you. And oh you go look about my visa. You not talk that. You not talk say you look me back and want me and you for this serious and you want to breed me again before you get serious with the lady. You not talk that.
Now when she said that she did not come for Kizzy. Excuse me? Look at this post. She's like, hey, that gal your head big like pit bully, man. Him so start beat out your clot. Give a little time. You go sorry. You think you have him? Remember, me and him, I go chat you. You go shame. That was directed straight at Kizzy Don. Straight at Kizzy Don. So when she said that she did not come for Kizzy Don, that is absolute bull. You are lying. And the internet can see straight through you, which is why you're being called a bitter baby mother, because you are lying. Here it is, a blatant post that was made on your Instagram where you call Kizzy Don head big and you threatened that she was going to be the victim of abuse by Kiprich. And you also claim that you and Kiprich going to chat Kizzy Don and she's going to be embarrassed. So that's you vying for a position that you no longer have. So when Kiprich said this, he was perfectly right.
So when people say, boy, Kipper does not say nothing and rape, me don't know if you do no more. Me don't know if you do no more because this is 20 years ago. Me leave this lady alone. You take it from me alone. One to the other relationship, then where you're going after that. It's 20 years. Why you not pressure none of them man there? Why me? Alone. You take a set for me alone. Why? Until you come and take set for my woman now when I trouble you. None at all. My woman don't trouble people. If all I know about Kizzy from day one, only know say yo, when it comes down to any farmer brawl and any farmer confrontation about anything, because my watch her thing them come up the line. Seeing she run from these kind of thing. You will never see her come on them thing here and come confront nobody.
Now, you talk about the fact that the little girl, your daughter, has never seen you with any other man since you broke up with Kiprich. But don't forget that you are the one who has lots of, nude images that were leaked. Yes. If you remember, you and Icon D-Link, who was known for, a crazy stunt at Zip FM back in 2014, that artist and you were released in compromising positions. You claim that that was as a result of your phone getting stolen. But Miss Chin, your daughter has this to see all the time. Not to say that what happened there was a good thing, because this is a cybercrime in itself. But it's making you look as though you possibly had some men around. The daughter just don't happen to be there because you weren't raising the daughter. So it's not like you were not out here having a good time. All in all, lady, Miss Ma'am, you need to leave the people them alone. You have made your points. Okay, Kiprich is a cheater. Okay, Kiprich is an abuser. You're saying all these things. You're making all these allegations. Those were your experiences. Nobody can discount it. I was not there. The audience out here were not there. So we don't know if that is true. If that is your experience, that is your lived experience, you have to hold on to your truth. But at the end of the day, leave the people them alone. If Kizzy ever get herself involved in a situation that leads to a sad outcome, it is her path, not yours. You've done your time. Your time has expired. And it is important that you know that it is not your place to come out here to try to alert and make anybody aware of how your relationship went down in order to preempt that Kizzy will be doing the same thing. No. Like I said, some men, not all, but some, do choose the one that they are going to be good to. And you even predicted that, because when you made the commentary that, listen, he will go out of his way now to be extra nice to her just to prove a point, that's you protecting yourself for the possibility that Kizzy is going to be treated better than you. And yet still manipulate the audience into thinking that Kiprich is doing this as a clapback at you. Everything is about you. Now you right now are coming across as the epitome of a female narcissist, where you seem to think that all of this man's actions have something to do with you, about him still wanting to get in with her in some kind of way, or hold on to her, or have her as some kind of side piece. Because some man, as them things that them feel say from them have baby with you, them have rights in your life. You are the one who needs to assert your boundaries, and Kiprich now needs to keep himself settled. However, remember, they're not married yet. And until that time happens, maybe it was a case of, old fire stick easy if you catch. Now, when it gets to the point where Kizzy and Kiprich make the decision to tie the knot, we'll be having a very different discussion. But in the meantime, lady, hold a ex-partner's place and leave the young people to grieve the death of their baby miracle in peace. Leave the man with his choice. Let the people them live freely and do not have anything else to say, because you're not looking good out here in these social media streets, and it's not going to improve for you if you carry on. Now, with regards to the blood on the shoulder, if you notice in her speech, she is saying that Kiprich have one heap of blood on his shoulder. She's not just talking about any criminal activity. If you listen carefully to this clip.
One heap of blood on your shoulder. Some time ago, I had a miscarriage, and I went to do a surgery to pull out the fetus out of me. And when I went there, I saw a young lady who come from Waterhouse when know my baby father. Now, she tell my baby father certain things like, say, people go dash your belly. Remember, the same procedure, I get to understand. When a woman lose a pregnancy and she go do a surgery, and the same procedure of where people would call dash your belly. And also, me and the man on the phone attack, and it turn out in an argument, and the man and the mother start cuss me and tell me, say, me dash your belly. You never did a thing about my earth. You never did a thing about my hurt, say me lose a child. You never did a thing about oh me did hurt and lose my child. When you and your mother are going to come out and come talk, say, me, Dash Belly, did you care about me hurting and losing my child? Did you care about me losing my child? You never care? Yeah, your mother said me dash your belly. I'm going to lose my child. I'm traumatized. They show you how you're evil. Me say the blood stain them where they upon your hand. What I cause but God to take back that child. You losing your child had nothing to do with me. And God in heaven knows that. My hands are clean. And I could not convince the whole world not to send you no money. I came out and I said, I don't believe that there is a child. So how comes a me, Obia Pitney? Oh, you're going to make it seem as if I me tell everybody say, don't be able to do that and una scammer. You can't call Shibada name and you can't call Zach name. I mean, you're Atfa. And those are just two persons. A whole heap of people that say your woman come out such a depressed and then a wheelchair and thief people money.
You see what I mean? She's making reference to the fact that she lost a child. So that child's blood she's placing on his shoulders as well as whatever else she might want to say that she not talk about. You understand? We don't know. We not go down there so. But if this is true, this is quite sad. And if she's carrying this trauma as a female, I can empathize with this. And if Kiprich and his mother reacted in this way, that was quite insensitive, if it's true. But you see, because she has come out here and she said some things that just make her look like she kind of manipulative, it's hard for the audience to be swayed in her favor in terms of sympathy. Especially when, based on what she just said, she is blaming karma on the loss of baby Miracle. She is pointing a finger back at Kiprich and saying that his actions towards her and others have resulted in him losing his child. Now, that's a very cruel thing to say. Extremely insensitive and ill-timed. But like I said, it's not surprising coming from Miss Chin. Anyway, people, if you have made it this far into the video, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button. And of course, click that bell so anytime I drop a video, you are notified. This is your girl, Head Teacher K, and I'm out.